Hi, hello, a very good evening. This is Rakesh. Student ID is MIT213008. Today I'm here to give a brief PowerPoint presentation on protocol analyzers. Just not lightweight anymore. Let's dive into the topic. As you can see, the first slide. This is part of the subject: networking security fundamentals. Here we are giving a comparison of protocol analyzers, which I choose to be Wireshark versus Colasoft Capsa. Just before getting into the comparison, just we briefly define what is actually the protocol analyzer is. A protocol analyzer is a tool that gives the ability to perform various network and security auditing activities by the network administrators, or you can say network engineers. And the primary activity of the data analyzer is to detect the data packet from and where in the network it is being headed. And today there are like several different types of protocol analyzers that can be used as part of network defense strategies. So these two are among one of them. So why we actually need protocol analyzers? Analyzers, they are basically like protocol analyzers are used to help defend the networks against the hackers and doing malicious activities by the network or cyber administrators, or can be criminals. And what do analyzers do in this scenario? They act much like to the police detectives, uh, doing the investigations, or you can say within the human body, there are always like in physical body, you can see like white blood cells which are present to actually defend the mechanism of intruders. So here it's a different thing, but when it comes to the networking, obviously there are like different types of intruders in different ways. So these protocol analyzers actually try to defend those who actually try to intrude into our systems, and protocol analyzers actually try to detect them and defend them. Okay, so one of the protocol analyzer is Wireshark. So we'll just give a brief description about Wireshark. What is Wireshark? Wireshark is nothing but a free application that captures data packets on a network and have a display with user-friendly graphical interface, and is most widely used in today's industry. It's much to the same scenario with the capsule. So what are the features of Wireshark? It's a unique software that has different applications ranging from tracing down the data packets, detecting unauthorized traffic, and able to set us firewall settings, etc. And Wireshark, it is an multi-platform operating application which can run on Linux, Windows, NetBSD, FreeBSD, OS X, etc. And it is a standard 3-pin packet browser that performs deep inspection of hundreds of protocols. It is much likely to the thousands of protocols, nearly 2000, yeah. And it gives live analysis and has sort and filter options that help us to read live data. This is very useful in VoIP analysis and allow us to capture raw USB traffic. So this basically happens in the background, or uh, while we are performing, or although we are not performing any kind of activities in the system, but there is always something happening in the background that will be always detected and being captured by these protocol analyzers. So this can only, Wireshark can only capture packet in PCAP supported networks. PCAP is nothing but packet capture. And this supports variety of file formats such as PCAPing and libpcap. Like libcap is another form of PCAP. Obviously, that helps in storing the captured data. Coming back to the second one, which we choose to be the another protocol analyzer, that is CAPSA. This is the full form of CAPSA is like Colasoft CAPSA. That's the company name, obviously, or the application name. Okay, what is CAPSA? CAPSA is a portable network analyzer that performs network monitoring, troubleshooting, and analysis for both wired and wireless networks. It has real-time packet capturing capability for both LANs and WLANs. So it also has advanced protocol analysis, in-depth packet coding, and automatic expert diagnosis. And just to add few points for this, the network monitoring that helps administrators or engineers to rapidly pinpoint and resolve issues with CAPSA having like comprehensive high-level window and powerful data capture analysis engine, along with having most user-friendly interface. This is a big advantage, and uh, uh, to the greatest advantage of the CAPSA, that is nothing but the user interface, which allows us to really get into, which will learn a bit more in next one. So features of CAPSA. So again, we have to say that is nothing but friendly dashboard. Although Wireshark also has the friendly dashboard, but the graphical user interface of the CAPSA is very much nice than compared with a Wireshark. So yeah, this allows to view as network statistics at single glance. It's a kind of eye appeal, we can say. Although the data would remain same, and this also allows us to quick interpretation of network utilization data. So yeah, the same to the Wireshark. This also helps us real-time packet capture that saves the data transmitted over local networks. And this also does the advanced protocol analysis that supports protocols and subprotocols. Small point to be noted here, compared with Wireshark, this will be doing like nearly 300 protocols. Um, there is some brief other points which we will be discussing while doing the comparison. So apart from that, yeah, it will allow multiple network behavior monitoring that identifies security and data handling with email and instant message handling. So these are like ICMP protocols. And the quick pinpointing network problems that detect suspicious hosts and diagnosed in seconds. Basically, these are all part of protocol analyzers, either whether it could be Wireshark or CAPSA. So let's briefly do some comparison with CAPSA and Wireshark. CAPSA, that works a lot like Wireshark, and it has a network analyzer and packet sniffer that provides excellent visualization of network traffic. Whereas it all remains same with the Wireshark, what we studied in CAPSA, apart from having excellent visualization. With coming to the Wireshark, it is an excellent real cross-platform, whereas CAPSA only works with Windows. Here, this uses like GTK plus widget toolkit to implement its user interface and using packet capture to capture packets. So the second point would be the CAPTCHA enterprise is more on par with Wireshark, capturing packets for both Ethernet and wireless traffic. And coming to Wireshark, it runs on various Unix like operating systems, including Linux. So this helps us to give CLI, which is like command line interface, uh, and also with a few various other operating systems like Mac OS X, BSD, and Solaris, and on Microsoft Windows. Uh, Here, the CAPTCHA only works on Microsoft Windows. That's to the much disadvantage of the CAPTCHA, but still it wins. CAPTCHA has three editions, which are CAPTCHA Free, CAPTCHA Professional, and CAPTCHA Enterprise. Uh, there is one more point which is a little bit bad with CAPTCHA is it definitely allows the CAPTCHA Free, which is like a trial version for 30 days, but in reality, this is not an open source. So in order to use for in real-time scenario, yes, we have to pay for CAPTCHA. Compared with Wireshark, it is an open source one, and with abilities wise, it has same as Wireshark, but although we have like three types of CAPTCHAs here, the CAPTCHA Enterprise has the same abilities as Wireshark, whereas the other two are not. Yep. And CAPTCHA can be scheduled to run capture periodically, and it also provides real-time and post-event application performance monitoring. That means like we always have some kind of special tools for us to capture periodically, or we can set the time for it. Uh, Here with Wireshark, it has a geeky style user interface. The office style user interface of CAPTCHA has better user experience and is easier to use. As we always been saying this, uh, the CAPTCHA has a better user interface. Okay, with the CAPTCHA, it is used to audit and monitor user activities of DNS queries, FTP, SMTP, and POP3 emails with like different protocols. Wireshark and CAPTCHA can auto-detect network errors, but CAPTCHA provides more detailed information as a networking analyzing tool. It's same again, but it gives a good information at a glance for us to really get deeper into it. Utility feature of CAPTCHA is the valuable built-in tools, including Mac Scanner, Ping Tool, Packet Builder, and Packet Layers. These are like a few of the additional options for us in order to get deep diver into that one. Here, Wireshark can do pretty much everything that CAPTCHA does. Yes, obviously. And the reason for choosing CAPTCHA finally is the user interface, as I always said. Next. Uh, just to give a practical scenario here, I just put a screenshot of a real performing protocol analysis screenshot here. Here we can see, that while actually we performing the data transfers, or all the activities that is being happened at the back end of the system, that will be captured here with the protocol analyzers. So what actually we find here, the numbers, yeah, normal numbers, the time that's being captured, when it is being captured, the source here, the source and the destination. Source is all about like the data that is being sent, and the source is like where the data is being produced, and where it is actually being sent to or headed to. That is nothing but a destination. So here we have different types of protocols, like The famous being like can't find it, TCP, UDP, ICMP, DNS, and a few other additional info belonging to that one. And you also can be noted that this is being color coded here. Like DNS, a few are color coded with like blue, pink, and there is some other color. So also, we also always have ability to just by in the search bar. If you would like to find out the TCP filters, so just by typing in TCP here, we always get all the TCP protocol data, and that would allow us to analysis that one, or like DNS or ICMP. So it will give us like a white choice for us. The second one, this is one other screenshot. This is about this allow me to describe a little bit other things like as we can see here. Uh, so this is nothing but with the same interface on the top. This part which actually belongs to here, and the second part here. In the previous uh, previous chapters, like we already learned about like OSI layers. Uh, uh, So here we can find frame, Ethernet, Internet, User Data Protocol. What are these actually? These are the layers, OSI layers. Just like starting with physical layer, network layer, um, application layer, and transport layer. And obviously we have to get deeper into that one. To we need to have like lot more slides in if I would like to describe these. But briefly saying this one, if I just try to click over here, that will gives us like the frames, the bytes of the data that's being going over there, and the other one and the protocol here, like we can see the data being transferred through the ports. What type of ports are here? And here also you can see some junk data. This is all like garbage, but this all belongs to related part. So hopefully that's all for today. Um, I hope have given some knowledge about protocol analyzers, about Wireshark and CAPTCHA. And yeah, thank you very much for today. And yeah, have a good night.